Welcome to Hysteria Rentals.
Morning.
Right, we have a liability waiver which we have to sign up before we start riding, right?
Okay. This week I traded my heels for sneakers because we are outside with Hysteria Rentals on the electric scooter bikes, and then we head to the beach to get on the banana boat with Waterholics. This episode promises to be a very, very, very exciting one. Come along with us on this journey. So what do we have in store for you this week? Well, the Division of Education, Research and Technology hosts a press conference and goes in depth into the results of the SCA 2023 for the Tobago Education District. Flo opens a retail store in Tobago, and we take you to the Sea Turtle Expo 2023. Stay with us. Let's Talk Tobago. We'll be right back.
I feel everybody should come out next week Tuesday because this sounds like a serious business.
Darrell Spring WIM Electoral District. It's your turn. The THA Executive Council is coming to meet with you as we continue our District Town Hall meeting series. We invite you to come out in your numbers at the WIM Community Center on Tuesday, 18th July at 6:30 p.m. as the Executive Council members give updates on existing and upcoming programs and projects. You also get the opportunity to
post your views, whatever is troubling you, what your concerns, what you need improve.
So join us from 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, July 18th at the WIM Community Center for the Executive Council's District Town Hall meeting. People of Spring Garden, WIM, Union, Marysill, Plymouth Road, Glen Road, Darrell Spring, Orange Hill Road, and Mount Mary. This meeting is for you. Remember, your voice matters.
So in our first story this week, we tell you about the secondary entrance assessment results. Of course, results were released in Trinidad and Tobago on July 3rd, 2023. The Division of Education, Research and Technology hosted a press conference to analyze the results. Here's more.
A total of 1,048 students participated in this year's SCA examination, comprising of 513 girls and 535 boys. 7 schools in Tobago showcased exceptional performances in the SCA 2023 examination, surpassing the national mean of 199.99. These schools are the Lambo Anglican Primary, the Bethesda Government Primary, the Scarborough Roman Catholic Primary, Booker Government Primary, Signal Hill Government Primary, Blackrock Government Primary, and the St. Nicholas Private Primary. Please note that this is a school excellence report that is not linked to a ranking of individual student performance, as there are 4 schools performing above the national mean without students ranked in the top 20 list. And the reverse occurs where there are students on the top 20 list, but their schools did not perform above the national mean. It is noteworthy that the number of remedial students scoring below 30% decreased significantly this year, with 159 students falling under this category. This accounts for 15% of the total students, marking a substantial improvement compared to 2022, where 329 students, 33% of the 984 candidates that wrote the exam, required remedial assistance. Based on these findings, remedial efforts within the school system would continue.
How did we go about creating our Cycle 2 intervention strategy? Wide stakeholder engagement. So we had meetings of an interdisciplinary nature where we involved persons at the Division of Education, Research and Technology, personnel from the Division of Tourism, the Division of Natural Resources, the Division of Community Development, and motivational speakers and general practitioners. So we all together, we reviewed the timetable, the curriculum, came up with specific strategies for monitoring and evaluation, because in education we say what is not monitored is not done. We also want to look at effective marketing practices, because we want to ensure that we reach every single child in this target group. No child is to be left behind. We are coming to engage every parent to send every child who belongs to the target group out to Project Impact.
The 2023 Commonwealth Games will be hosted in Trinidad and Tobago this year, and of course some of the games will be hosted right here in Tobago. So in this report, Ryan McCool takes us on a tour of some of the sites.
We're developing the Black Rock Beach Volleyball site here at the Black Rock area. The site development includes a pavilion, of course the two main play courts, the beach volleyball court, which converts into a beach football court. It includes also the practice court for beach volleyball, toilet facilities, of course the full development would have a concession area, welcome area, ticketing booth, etc. And of course the site will be secured and well landscaped to represent the greenery here in Tobago.
What we have here is a very sustainable development. I'm seeing a green heart, a pavilion. I'm seeing the berms being built for the sand, the sub-base almost in place. I'm seeing where they will have grass, the banks or embankments that people can sit on. I'm seeing where the bleachers will go, bathroom facilities, and the general development of the periphery. And while doing this, they also did some additional upgrade works at the YMCA to be compliant with the expectations of the Commonwealth Games. Sports has been neglected insofar as management of facilities and having facilities that can stand up for international needs, which was key for us. And that's why we going all out for this project. Now we'll have the first of its kind in the country and the entire Caribbean region, which every Tobagonian should be proud of.
The area is naturally suited for sports tourism in Tobago. We have 3 hotels, we have 3 playing fields, 3 basketball courts. So you have accommodation, you have proper logistics. I mean, there's a housing development growing up there as well. And it's always better when you have sporting facilities within community. You tend to have more participation as well. So just seeing it sprouting and seeing this idea developing, it just brings a joy to my heart.
Coming to witness this thing, I'm extremely proud of the work EID is doing and the Tobago Task Force. Because many people doubted that this would be possible.
The facility will be ready, right? We can confirm that. We are working around the clock, right? You may not see activity on the site right through, but we are working around the clock. And over the next couple of days, you will see increased intense activity here on the site, right? But we are confident that the works will get done.
Hysteria electric bike rental is located in Crown Point, adjacent to Pasta Gallery. The number to reach us is 330-0621. Hysteria Rentals, Instagram.
So we're wrapping up on land. We've just finished with Hysteria Rentals on the electric scooter bikes. We're here at Waterholics now. We're about to get on the glass kayak first. Afterwards, we're heading on the banana boat. And if we don't balance each other out, we are going to topple over in the water. So wish us the best. And then we're going to go on the Super Mabel. That's like the donut ride. But Waterholics offers all services when you book your trip to Tobago, to the sweet getaway, the greatest little island on the planet. You already know, Tobago. The Tobago Tourism Agency Limited hosted World Sea Turtle Day celebrations in Tobago for the first time. Omadara Mills takes us there right now.
leatherback sea turtle like this. So let's think kind of a leatherback sea turtle head is skull. That doesn't go into one that had died and we collected it.
Sea turtle preservation is crucial for our marine environment as well as our tourism sector. So educating our young people about these marine animals via this World Sea Turtle Expo is a key part of the island's preservation efforts. The event was spearheaded by the Tobago Tourism Agency Limited, TTAL, in collaboration with the NGO Save Our Sea Turtles, along with other environmental organizations.
I think it's something good, so the children here will be able to learn on how to protect these turtles because they are very important for the environment.
They help us regulate and protect our coastal ecosystems. How do they do that? Turtles, they tend to eat vegetation, right? So as they eat vegetation, they keep the vegetation from overgrowing other important species. So it keeps the ecosystem in balance. A lot of plastics that end up in the water. These turtles see it, they mistake it for a jellyfish, they ingest it, and what do you think will happen to them eventually? They die. So that's not good.
Part of what makes us special is the number of turtles and other sea creatures that we have living in the marine space. If we want to continue building a tourism product that's sustainable, and when we say sustainable, we're talking about having a product that will go on long after we are gone, it's important for us to continue to support and nurture and keep in a pristine condition all the things that will make people come to us and in terms of our tourism product.
This exposition, held at the Scarborough Library, was done in celebration of World Sea Turtle Day, a global observance held in the month of June. I'm Amadara Mills for Let's Talk Tobago.
So we're sitting here in this glass kayak provided by Waterholics, just simply happy to celebrate life. And the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection also understands how to celebrate. They recently celebrated 10 years of the Community Social Services Unit of the division. Taking this story.
In June of 2012, the Community Social Services Unit, under the then Division of Health and Social Services, was formed. 10 years later, and this unit has a lot to boast about, both on and off the field. The unit has been actively engaged with providing emergency relief by way of grants to at-risk individuals and families within the society. To celebrate their 10-year anniversary, the Community Social Services Unit paid homage to former Secretary Mrs. Claudia Groom-Duke and her team for their vision in establishing the unit.
The room represents us saying to those who were there and those who paved the way, thank you. I'm sitting at the table and it is actually bringing back such wonderful memories of us working, because a lot of people probably don't realize that when I came back from the United States in 2007, I came into what was the then Division of Health and Social Services. And those two were my bosses after a while. They were. So this is us really, really celebrating the goodness and the glory of people who have done the work, people who have set the foundation, people who have said, you know what, this is what the island needs and this is what we are going to do, because this is what the island needs. And I want to thank you. I want to thank both of you from the bottom of my heart for the foundation that you all set within the division. And as I said before, it is now making the job that I do so much easier because of that foundation.
Mrs. Duke expressed her gratitude for being honored in this way, and she applauded the team's efforts in continuing the work of the Community Social Services Unit.
This has been a surprise, really a surprise. I did receive the invitation, and I wasn't sure what would happen this evening, right? And you have brought me to tears. And I really want to thank you, as Dr. Faith said, from the bottom of her heart and the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you. I really want to thank God and thank each and every one of you, because it was your involvement and what you brought to the table that helped to create this kind of environment that can really help people who are in need.
Also on that night, the employees attached to the unit were acknowledged for their continued dedication over the years. I'm Crystal George for Let's Talk Tobago.
Crown Point has its newest retail store at the Milford Bay Plaza opposite De Colosseum Mall. The newest store, Flow. We take you to the opening right now. Let's go.
There's a new telecommunications retail store in Tobago, Crown Point to be exact. If you said the Blue Network, you're right. Flow has opened a physical branch at Milford Bay Plaza.
Tobago, wait no more. Flow is finally here. You may recall that on the 13th of January 2003, we officially launched our operations here in our beautiful sister isle. I shared then that it was high on our agenda for 2023 to truly become a national ally. First on our list of big plans was the launch of our services in Tobago.
The company offers the newest and only fiber to the home or FTTH network.
We can boast that we have been offering unbeatable value at unbeatable prices. With today's official opening of our retail store, we can say now that we are truly a national ally. We will provide service for new sales, upgrades, bill payments, billing and service queries, equipment exchanges, among many others. We are offering an open store concept with 2 payment kiosks accepting cash, debit, and credit cards. What that translates into for our customers is less waiting time in the store.
Chief Secretary Honorable Farley Augustine was also present at the opening. He says internet penetration is an important measurement of human development, and Flow adds credence to the island's desire to have internet access available far and wide.
We also welcome Flow because where there is competition, there often is better quality service. And we have all in Tobago experienced at some point the disappointing drops in internet, the frequency with which it happens, and it's perhaps about time we get some more competition.
Here are some highlights from the store's opening.
Look this way. Can we get a thumbs up from Tobago?
Flow plans to continue to offer all its customers improved packages with faster internet speeds and better value for money.
So come with us now as we take you to the REACH Business Training Session hosted by the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection.
The distribution of grants is not the only responsibility of the Realization for Economic Achievement REACH program. Recently, the unit provided business training for over 30 REACH recipients and potential business owners in celebration of the United Nations Micro, Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Day entitled Improving Micro Enterprises Resilience.
We want your business to be successful no matter what type of business it is, no matter what products or services you offer. We want after a few years, some of you move on from micro to small to medium to large and international. Yes, I said international.
about taxes, how to do taxes, accounting, you name it. And then the Netco here actually elaborated on a lot of those and the assistance that you could get from Netco training programs and so on.
I always wanted to attend something like this because there's a lot of things about small businesses we as small business owners do not know or would like more information, and this training is very, very helpful because a lot of things that was said that I did not even know, like your BIR and the help you can get from other enterprise where your business is concerned.
With Reach doing these type of programs now, it actually helping individual to have a good start in the beginning, right? So I think it's something that they could continue doing, and it's extremely helpful.
Business is dynamic. It's awesome. And I'm not speaking to you as the Secretary for Health alone. I'm speaking to you as somebody who has been in the business world. And I'm going to go back to my opening statement. If you want to be successful, you must realize your business is a living, breathing organism that needs your love and attention.
This business education course took place over 2 days at the Shore Park complex. I'm Amadaro Mills for Let's Talk Tobago.
The Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development has started a new video series called Know Your Market Vendor. In this episode, you get to meet the owner of Max Bakery at the Scarborough Market. Enjoy.
The business itself is a bakery and restaurant in one. So we offer breakfast items, traditional breakfast items. We also serve your usual Creole local food, and then you top that off with pastries. We've been here by the grace of God for the last year. This month actually makes it a year that we've been here. We pride ourselves on quality. Yeah, and for the past few years that we've been in town, we've been focused on that family aspect. So when you come is a vibe, when you come is a time. It's max in taste and max in quality, and that is what we pride ourselves upon.
And that's how we bring this edition of Let's Talk Tobago to a close. Thank you so much for joining us. We really hope you enjoyed this very exciting episode of Let's Talk Tobago. For more information on Waterholics, you can contact 317-1607. And for more information on Hysteria Rentals, you can call 330-0621. From all of us at the Department of Information, we do thank you for joining us. Remember to like all of our social media pages, and we will see you again next week. Bye-bye.